We think future is something that is yet to come, but what we have not realized is that the future is already here. We are part of the generation witnessing the rapid conversion of the world's technological advancement. Through the ideas and leadership of comprehensive designers like Elon Musk, we are seeing a hopeful future with fascinating technology in a more promising way. Neuralink is one of the leading companies which is working to close the gap between human brains and machines. Although we are not sure of its pros and cons, man-made superhumans are already in the making. Before we could go any further, your support is highly essential to our growth. So like, share and comment on our videos. In the meantime, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so that you will be the first to watch our videos. Neuralink's main project is to study the brain functions and analyze them. They proposed a way to record the changes in the brain activity in terms of graph. The most important feature that has to be noted is the way they achieved it in the first place. The older version of Neuralink's chip sits behind the ears and wirelessly receives information from threads embedded in the brain. However, the latest version of the chip can directly be implanted into the brain of a person. To perform this surgery, DARPA is developing a robot to implant the chip within a matter of hours without a single error. The chip is too complex and sophisticated that it contains as many as 3072 electrodes per array distributed across 96 threads. On top of everything, this device is just about the size of a coin. The process of implanting and removing the chip is said to be very easy, that a person who comes in for the surgery in the morning can be discharged as early as in the afternoon. Moreover, this electronic device, which can be synced with a mobile application, can be charged wirelessly as well. After demonstrating the function of this futuristic device in pigs, progress is being made to bring it for human testing real soon. Once the project is approved, Elon Musk explained it can be used to treat brain and spinal cord related medical problems easily. Eventually, he anticipates to solve the disability of people. For instance, blind people will be able to see things through a camera which will transfer the information to the brain using the chip. This sort of technology, once implemented, can change our lives forever. Before that, there are things needed to be considered because as much as it promotes countless benefits, such an advanced technology can turn out to be dangerous as well. What will be new? Most of the human limitations from the aspects of vision, hearing, memory and so on can be redefined when someone agrees to have the chip implanted in the brain. Their brain will not be working alone, as the chip will enhance the way the human brain functions in the first place. The brain will be less strained to collect and transfer the energy through the nervous system because the small chip in the skull can actually gather more details from the connected external devices like camera and audio recorder. In fact, the chip makes way to amplify our senses as well. If a normal human could see an object up to 50 meters, connecting the chip with a camera in hand will make them see a zoomed in image of the same object. Well, that is about senses. What if we thought about the way the information can be managed? Think about it. Since the chip has synced with our brain, this means it can obtain details of memory from the brain while channeling new information directly into the brain. So, whatever the knowledge you need can simply be transferred into your memory using the virtual copy of books in the fraction of a second. Perhaps this may seem as an absolute exaggeration, but who knows? This technology can be further upgraded in the future. In the meantime, People can now easily recall a memory using our phones by connecting them to our brain. The same device can help people to manage their emotions and even monitor them from time to time. In fact, Neuralink's chip may well be a breakthrough in the field of communication. You see, two people who have the chips in their brain can easily communicate with each other without even uttering a word or showing an expression on their face. Yes, this sounds like a telepathic communication, but there is more to it. We all suffer to convey our opinions and ideas at times. Now, using this technology, the words you wish to say can be sent as a text instantly, or an image you imagined to draw can be projected even before you could grab a pencil. Well, this is what we call the future. The danger. The more we allow technology to interface with our brain, the more we will lose ourselves to the electronic devices. Frankly, when we digitalize our brain, this opens a way to hack our mind. If at all someone gets control of the electronic devices connected to the chip in our brain, or even the chip itself, the hacker will be able to control the images we see and even our memories. When talking about memories, there is a possibility that our privacy can be threatened in case if we had these chips in our brain. Since we are going to connect the chip to the applications on our devices, the details of our brain activity and thoughts in the future can be stored on the app maker's platform. Without us knowing or realizing it, we may be giving the people the access to our private details, which leaves things to open danger. Whether we want it or not, we can't stop the development and advancement in the world of technology. We have to update ourselves about the modern world. By doing this and meeting with the right terms to decide the limit to the use of technology, we get the better out of all these technologies and development. So, that's all for now, folks. We will be right back with more interesting content from Quantum Vimana.